Even if what they do is really bad, narcissists will expect or even insist that you shouldn't make a big deal out of it. In fact, if you do, they will get angry. Hearing that their partner even wants to leave them a little bit could be terrible for a narcissist who is always afraid of being left. It's possible that a narcissist's abandonment issues will get worse when they're under a lot of stress. If this happens, they might act too angry or, on the other hand, act normal and love bomb you to make sure you won't leave them. I only bring this up to show that narcissists can have an irrational fear of being left alone that can be triggered by things that seem to be completely harmless. First, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This channel looks for people who are too self-centered, especially narcissists, and draws attention to them. If you've been watching my videos regularly, I want to thank you for the time and support you've given me. All of you who just joined us should really think about signing up for this channel. Let's move on. Because of this, one of the things that narcissists fear the most is being ignored by other people. In this video, I'll talk about some of the things that could make this fear come true. Whether you leave someone behind or they leave you, abandonment can make a person feel helpless and miserable. Because they're afraid of being turned down, narcissists are always on edge. Because of this, people who are narcissists tend to think that they can't be loved or cared for. You can be sure that they will do everything they can to keep the odds in their favor. When their first lies, tricks, and attempts to control people don't work, they try more of the same. They attack people from the shadows, hoping that no one will ever find out what they have done wrong. One good example is when you completely stop talking to the narcissist. This makes the narcissist's mind give him or her warnings. Once narcissists realize you no longer care about them or the relationship, they will do anything to keep you around. This is because the narcissist would rather be the one to get rid of the things or people they don't like than be left alone. In spite of their heartless indifference to you, they would rather not meet the same fate at your hands. When a narcissist's abandonment issues are brought to light, the narcissist may lash out or resort to love bombing again. You could also call it a catalyst. To figure out which response will work, you have to make your best guess. If they see any signs of doubt on your part, they will probably go on the attack. Otherwise, they won't change tactics if they perceive that this is working. Some narcissists would try something else, like being more affectionate and caring towards you, if their first strategy didn't work. The narcissist will never forgive you or let you off the hook for whatever you did to cause their abandonment fear. So, the narcissist will always be looking for new ways to make you feel bad. As a rule, this happens out of the blue and is the result of some sort of slander or dismissal. Being kept waiting is one of the less well-known things that makes narcissists angry. This means ignoring their calls or messages or not talking to them in any other way where they try to get in touch. Let's say you're late for a meeting because you had another commitment, or when a narcissist is waiting for you to do something and you're taking too long. When these things happen, narcissists often get angry, worried, or restless. Some narcissists will avoid you or stop talking to you right away. They give you the silent treatment to make you feel worried and guilty. They want to make you feel bad about what you did and force you to make things right. When I went to see a narcissist I know, he didn't even wait a minute longer for me. Because he wasn't there when I got there, we had to reschedule our meeting and say some very important sorries. In this situation, whether or not a narcissist would have waited for anyone else depends on how much they care about making their target happy. If they keep waiting for you, it's not because they have nothing else to do, but to make a good first impression. If you make a narcissist wait, they might not act right away, but they will find a way to get back at you. This is true even if they try to downplay how bad the situation is. They are taking advantage of you until they have you surrounded, and then they will tell you the truth. If the narcissist thinks we are keeping them waiting on purpose because they are paranoid, it could make them even more anxious. This is why they think it's fair to hold us responsible for our actions and punish us when we do wrong. The worst thing that could happen to a narcissist is to be ignored. Depending on how close you are to the narcissist, the consequences could be very bad for them. Ignoring or giving up on a narcissist is one of the worst things that can happen to them. Narcissists are afraid of falling behind, but they don't want to work hard to get over this fear. It looks like they either don't know how ineffective their methods are or just don't care. Narcissists think that no one should have to answer to them or be responsible for what they do. A narcissist may become irrationally furious if you don't respond to their phone calls or pay attention to their social media posts. Even if you have a good reason for what you are doing, they will still be suspicious and think you are not spontaneous. Their feelings of abandonment are made worse by these things. It can be exhausting to deal with a narcissist, especially a covert narcissist who is passive-aggressive. Even if you don't know it, they may have already started to act badly toward you and punish you. On the other hand, narcissists pay close attention to everything, so I promise to tell you as much as I can. Most likely, there are more videos on this channel that will answer your questions. I'd also like to know how narcissists reacted when you took a long time to answer their texts or didn't pick up the phone when they called. If you have a moment, send me an email and tell me about your experiences with narcissists. In the end, this is the only thing we'll talk about today. If you like this video and want to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. We're glad you watched this video.
So the conclusion in this video, have you ever wondered what a narcissist will do if they feel scared? In this video, we will uncover some of the things that narcissists fear the most and how they react when they are faced with their fears. Narcissists are always on edge because they are afraid of being rejected, ignored, or abandoned. When their lies, tricks, and attempts to control people don't work, they resort to attacking people from the shadows. One of the things that makes narcissists angry is being kept waiting or being ignored. They give the silent treatment to make you feel worried and guilty, forcing you to make things right. Ignoring or giving up on a narcissist is one of the worst things that can happen to them, and they will do anything to keep you around. Remember, a narcissist will never forgive you or let you off the hook for whatever you did to cause their abandonment fear. So it's best to steer clear of them if possible. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you on the next video.